Countries that backed Pakistan during India's military strike in response to the Pahalgam terror attack are now facing a massive backlash. The prominent ones among these are Bangladesh, Turkey and Azerbaijan. These three nations are facing a raft of economic and diplomatic consequences across multiple sectors. The Confederation of All India Traders, or the CAIT, has announced a sweeping boycott of Turkish and Azerbaijani goods. The trade body has further urged its members across India to halt imports from these countries. Indian businesses, delegations and exporters are also being discouraged from engaging with Turkish and Azerbaijani firms. In Bengaluru, the textile sector has joined the boycott. The city's Wholesale Cloth Merchants Association has suspended all trade with Turkey and Azerbaijan indefinitely. The impact goes beyond trade. Tourist arrivals from India to both Turkey and Azerbaijan has dipped sharply, with travelers cancelling trips. According to reports, with Indian visitors totaling over 3 lakh in Turkey and over 2 lakh in Azerbaijan, it earned a combined $400 million. Meanwhile, Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar called on Indians to reconsider economic engagement with countries perceived to be aiding adversaries like Pakistan without directly naming any nation. Dhankhar emphasized that India must not economically incentivize countries that fail to stand with it during times of crisis.
We no longer can afford by travel or import. Economy of those countries get improved because of our participation. And those countries in times of crisis are positioned against us.
Various Indian universities are also cancelling their tie-ups with Turkey's institutions. In the latest, IIT Bombay has suspended its agreement with Turkish universities. Similar such agreements have already been cancelled by the Jawaharlal Nehru University, Jamia Millia Islamia and also Tata Institute of Social Sciences. AIMIM Chief and Member of Parliament Asaduddin Owaisi has called out Turkey, asking them to introspect on its decision. In a statement, he reminded Turkey of its historical connections with India. He mentioned that at least 200 million Muslims are living in India.
Turkey must reconsider their stand of supporting Pakistan, and we must remind Turkey also that there is a bank called Ish Bank, and in that bank the earlier depositors were from people of India, from Hyderabad state, Rampur state, and also lastly we must constantly remind Turkey that there are 220 million Muslims, honorable Muslims living in India. This boogie of Pakistan is a Muslim country. There are more Muslims in India than in Pakistan. And Pakistan has got nothing to do with Islam at all.
Amid the escalating regional tensions, India has issued a trade directive restricting Bangladeshi ready-made garment imports to just Kolkata and Mumbai ports. This step is expected to majorly impact Bangladesh's annual ready-made garments exports to India that are worth about $700 million. 93% of these goods are exported through land ports. This move comes after a law advisor to Mohammed Yunus held a meeting with an LET operative in Dhaka last month, raising serious concerns about national security. Meanwhile, foreign affairs expert has backed the move, calling it both necessary and strategic. He warned of disturbing developments in Bangladesh, including emerging campaigns which have gone so far as to depict Indian states such as Bihar, Jharkhand and parts of the northeast within their territorial claims.
By blocking the trade routes overland from Bangladesh, I think India is signaling to Bangladesh that we are noticing and taking with due consideration and seriousness what Bangladesh is doing. Lately, there are even calls in Bangladesh asking for a Sultanate-e-Bangla, a greater Bangla, which includes up to Bihar, Jharkhand and northeast of India. Which world are these people living in, right? So, by acting strictly and restricting trade to only incoming from the ports of Kolkata and Nhava Sheva Mumbai, we are obviously looking to downgrade our imports from Bangladesh. So essentially Bangladesh's exports will suffer.